Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And this one will not be returned. Early chance to see the new rule. As this ball will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up!
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set it! Ready!
Now the rookie out of Purdue, Tyrone Tracy. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, but then every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
Come on, set! Go, Reed, go! Ready?
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come 19! Set!
Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Man who traded green and gold for Viking purple. It's Aaron Jones. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. the line now on 2nd and 2. That's quickly out to Jefferson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ready?
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground now with Jones. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
On the ground is Mason. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. No handoff, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. The offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. On 4th down, here's McCarthy.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Rocco!
On the give, it's Tracy. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Ready?
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Ready?
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They can still pick up a first down here. And they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the play. He's down inside the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. It's a design run with Jones. And he will take it in himself. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Prater, extra point is good. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one will not be returned, but bounced before the goal line. So it's a chance in week 1 to explain the new rule. It's touchback, and the ball comes out to the 20-yard line.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
Here we go, set.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, check that.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
There's nothing harder in sports than being a young rookie starting quarterback. So here you have J.J. McCarthy. We saw him accomplish everything there was to have in Michigan in college, and now he finds himself in the league trying to make the adjustment. But if there's one thing every rookie quarterback would love to have, Mike, it's Justin Jefferson.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third and 9. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Big play coming up. Third and goal. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14-10. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Set to go now on first and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to bring up third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It'll be a Vikings first down. looking straight ahead with Jones. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hawkinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Bronco switch, go!
They look to run with Jones. He slams it in there. He is in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one will not be returned, but bounced before the goal line, so it's a chance in week 1 to explain the new rule. It's touchback, and the ball comes out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
That is hot! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Giants. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Ready? Check smash. Check smash. Set. Ready? Ready?
A design run here with Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A run, it's Jones. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State. Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. To throw is McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Down. They'll set up to throw. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Back to throw. That's the big tight end, Jordan Akins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Set.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Gano on to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hopkinson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Prater, extra point is good. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. A short one taken by Hopkinson. And he'll be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. run with Tracy. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. Down the right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Motion man is Hyatt. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Street. Shut up.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are going to extend their lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll look to throw. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, the crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down.
Set. Go.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
79 Broncos.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Jefferson. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
So clearly time is not on their side, but with that clutch conversion, it still keeps their hopes alive. They need to score so fast here, Mike. It's going to take 2. So get this first one and try to get that ball back again. Long shot of it happening, but at least they got a chance.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready? Mustang 19. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New York. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants tack on one more to their lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Let's go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This one's gonna be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants